Jeremiah 19:5 says, "They have built high places to Baal on which to burn their children in the fire as offerings to Baal, something I never commanded or mentioned, nor did it even enter my mind." So what is it here that he never mentioned or commanded? Is God, would it have been okay if they had offered their children in the fire to Yahweh? Is it that the fact that it was to Baal, is that the only problem here? Is that what God is saying? Or is he upset that they were offering their children in the fire? Is that what he's upset about? The word Baal just means Lord. And so they thought they were offering their children in the fires to Yahweh because it was just Lord, So they thought God was Lord. That's who they thought God was. So they thought they were doing it to God, Yahweh. Not only did he not command it, he didn't even mention it. Nor did it even enter his mind, so he didn't even think of it. Never crossed his mind. What are the implications of that? I thought he knew everything. Well, he never thought of this. Never even thought of it. Nor did it even enter my mind. He didn't command it for them to do it to him either. It doesn't matter that it was to Baal. What matters is that they were burning their children in the fire as offerings, human sacrifices. That's what God never commanded. Human sacrifices. What's the problem with this here? There's a problem here. I never commanded this. That comes up in another part of the Bible. Genesis 22. Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the valley of Hinnom and offer him as a burnt offering. Well, this here says I never commanded them to burn their children in the fire as offerings. I never commanded that. I never mentioned that, nor did it even enter my mind. We got a pretty big problem here. Did God really command Abraham to offer his son as a burnt offering? Well, Jeremiah says no. Earlier in the book, he talks about it, saying, see, you guys don't know the requirements of the Lord. The turtle dove, the swift, and the thrush keep their time of migration, but my people do not know the requirements of the Lord. Well, how do you know the requirements? Well, we've got the Bible. So it's it was known as the Torah back then. We got the Torah. But then Jeremiah says, well, how can you say we are wise and the Torah of Yahweh is with us? Torah. Direction, instruction, law. Jeremiah 8:8. How can you say we are wise and the Torah of Yahweh is with us, when in fact the lying pen of the scribes has produced a falsehood? Behold, the lying pen of the scribes has made it into a lie. What did they make into a lie? The Torah. What is the Torah? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. That's the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. That's what's known as the Torah. How can you say we know the Torah when in fact the lying pen of the scribes made it into a lie? They produced a deception, produced a falsehood. They made it vain. The scribes. What's a scribe? Scribe is someone who copies the text of the Bible and then destroys the old copies. You don't know the Torah. How can you say you know the Torah when in fact the lying pen of the scribes add a bunch of lies in the Bible? That's what he's saying. My people do not know my requirements. They don't know the requirements. Why not? Because they don't have a Bible that tells them the requirements. That's what Jeremiah 8:8 is saying. There's lies in the Bible. What are some of those lies? Look at, there you go, people. You see? You see what's going on here? Genesis 22. Oh, P source. There's Genesis 22. You see that? P source. A couple lies right here in Exodus where God hardens Pharaoh's heart. That's a lie right there. The blue source. Everything in blue is a lie, basically. And you've got a few things here in Leviticus that are true. Yeah, like you should not, sleep with your brother or sister, mother, father, things like that. You've got a few little things in